When people think of astrology, their minds often jump straight to their zodiac sign or the influence of the planets. But what if the real secret to understanding your deepest emotions, your instinctive reactions, and even your everyday decisions lies in the one celestial body that's often overlooked? The moon. It's more than just a light in the night sky. It's the heartbeat of your astral chart, the silent force that shapes your emotional world and the cycles of your life. Have you ever wondered why some days you feel an inexplicable pull to retreat, while on others you're bursting with energy? Or why certain moments, despite all your efforts, seem to go nowhere? The answers are written in the phases of the moon, and once you understand its profound influence, you'll see why ignoring it could mean missing out on the true power of astrology. Get ready to dive into a world where the moon holds the key to not just your astral insights, but your everyday reality. When diving into the world of astrology, one cannot overlook the significance of the moon. Often seen as a silent observer in the night sky, the moon plays a pivotal role in astrology, influencing not just the astral bodies, but also our emotions and inner world. In a natal chart, the moon represents your inner self, the part of you that reacts instinctively. Whether you're looking at your zodiac sign or the influence of other planets, the moon's position can reveal deep insights into your emotional landscape. For instance, someone with their moon in Cancer might find themselves deeply connected to their home and family, often seeking comfort in familiar surroundings. It's almost like the moon whispers secrets to us about our true selves, guiding us through the ebb and flow of life. In the realm of electional astrology, where the timing of events is key, the moon's influence becomes even more critical. Think of it as choosing the perfect moment to plant a seed, ensuring it grows strong and healthy. The moon helps astrologers determine the most auspicious times for starting new ventures, whether it's launching a business or setting a wedding date. The moon's phases, waxing, waning, full, and new, each carry specific energies that can either support or hinder your efforts. For example, beginning a new project during a waxing moon might increase its chances of success, as this phase is associated with growth and expansion. It's like harnessing the natural rhythm of the universe to align your actions with cosmic forces. Traditional astrological practices also hold the moon in high esteem. Ancient astrologers understood that the moon's connection to the earth made it a powerful force in understanding not just the physical, but also the emotional and spiritual realms. They observed that the moon's cycle influenced everything from the tides to human behavior. Just as the moon controls the ebb and flow of the ocean, it also governs the ebb and flow of our emotions. By studying the moon's movements and its relationships with other celestial bodies, astrologers could predict events and offer guidance that resonated deeply with people's everyday lives. It's like the moon holds a mirror up to our inner world, reflecting our deepest needs and desires, often before we're even aware of them ourselves. The moon's proximity to Earth is not just a physical fact. It's a profound element in astrology that shapes our understanding of life on multiple levels. Because the moon is the closest celestial body to our planet, its influence on our day-to-day existence is immense. It acts almost like a bridge between the cosmos and our physical world, translating the vast energies of the universe into something that directly impacts our emotions, instincts, and personal experiences. Imagine the moon as a constant companion, subtly guiding your emotional tides, much like it does with the ocean's waves. For instance, during a full moon, you might feel more sensitive or emotionally charged, a reflection of how deeply the moon's presence is felt in our lives. In astrology, the moon's role is often considered just as important, if not more so, than the sun when it comes to understanding one's emotional nature. While the sun represents your outward personality, the moon delves into the hidden layers, the part of you that reacts instinctively rather than rationally. This is why understanding your moon sign can provide insight into your emotional habits, fears, and needs. For example, if your moon is in a fire sign like Aries, you might find that your emotional responses are quick, passionate, and sometimes impulsive. The moon in your chart is like a map to your inner world, offering clues on how to nurture yourself in ways that align with your true emotional needs. Moreover, the moon's influence extends beyond personal emotions to our collective experiences. It's often associated with the rhythms of daily life, such as eating, sleeping, and nurturing relationships. Think about how a new moon phase might inspire you to set new intentions, or how a waning moon could be a time to release what no longer serves you. The moon's cycles are like a natural clock, reminding us to pause, reflect, and align our actions with the rhythms of nature. This connection to the physical and emotional aspects of life makes the moon an essential focus in astrology, especially when seeking to understand how planetary energies manifest in tangible, everyday experiences. In the world of ancient and traditional astrology, the moon was revered for its profound influence, often placed on an equal pedestal with the sun. While the sun was seen as the source of life and energy, the moon was understood as the reflection of that energy, giving it form and meaning in the material world. This duality created a balance, day and night, conscious and unconscious, masculine and feminine, that ancient astrologers relied upon to make sense of the cosmos. The moon, with its ever-changing phases, was particularly valued for its ability to reveal the cycles of time and change, a crucial concept in traditional astrological practices. The moon's role during the day and night was seen as distinctly different, but equally important. During the day, the sun illuminated the external world, bringing clarity and consciousness. At night, however, the moon took over, guiding us through the realms of dreams, intuition, and the subconscious. Ancient astrologers believed that the moon's nocturnal light had the power to connect us with our inner selves, revealing truths that the bright light of day might obscure. For example, a person born with the moon in a prominent position in their natal chart might possess heightened intuitive abilities or a strong connection to their emotional world, much like the moon's soft glow subtly illuminates the night. Moreover, the ancient belief in the moon's power was not limited to the night sky. It extended to every aspect of life, particularly in matters of health, fertility, and growth. The moon was often associated with the cycles of women, the tides, and the growth of crops, all of which are governed by the moon's phases. Traditional astrologers would advise on the best times for planting, harvesting, or even starting a family based on the moon's position and phase. This connection between the moon and the rhythms of life was seen as a reflection of the natural order, where every action aligned with the cosmic cycles led to harmony and success. The moon, in this sense, was not just a celestial body, but a vital force that intertwined with the fabric of everyday existence. The moon's connection to physical sustenance and the maternal figure is deeply ingrained in astrological thought, serving as a powerful symbol of nurturing and emotional well-being. In astrology, the moon is often linked to the mother or the primary caregiver, representing the source of comfort, security, and unconditional love that one experiences in early life. This maternal connection is not just metaphorical. It's seen in the way the moon influences our instinctive behaviors, particularly those related to care and protection. For instance, someone with their moon in Taurus might find great comfort in physical pleasures, like good food and a cozy home, echoing the nurturing energy they received or sought in their upbringing. The moon's symbolism extends to its association with changeability and emotional fluidity, much like its phases that wax and wane. Just as the moon moves through its cycles, so too do our emotions ebb and flow, often in response to external influences. This changeability is a key aspect of the moon's influence in astrology, reflecting the idea that emotions are not static, but rather dynamic and ever-shifting. For example, a person with their moon in a mutable sign like Gemini might experience frequent changes in mood or emotional focus, adapting quickly to new situations. The moon teaches us that emotional resilience comes from embracing this fluidity rather than resisting it. Moreover, the moon's role in astrology is often tied to our physical well-being, particularly in how we sustain ourselves through nourishment and self-care. The moon governs our eating habits, sleep patterns, and how we manage stress, areas of life that are crucial to our overall health. When the moon is in a particular sign or phase, it can influence how we approach these aspects of self-care. For instance, during a waning moon, you might feel inclined to let go of unhealthy habits, while a waxing moon could be an ideal time to start new routines that promote well-being. The moon's guidance in these areas is subtle yet profound, encouraging us to align our physical practices with our emotional needs, thereby creating a balanced and fulfilling life. The concept of the void of course moon is one of those fascinating nuances in astrology that often goes unnoticed, yet it holds significant implications, particularly in horary and electional astrology. When the moon is void of course, it means that it is not forming any major aspects with other planets before it leaves its current sign. This period is seen as a time when the moon's influence is in a sort of limbo, lacking the usual connections that drive forward motion and change. Astrologers often interpret this as a time when efforts may not lead to significant outcomes, and plans might not unfold as expected. Imagine trying to push a door that's slightly ajar. It's neither fully open nor closed, just like the moon during this phase. In horary astrology, where specific questions are answered based on the moment they are asked, a void of course moon is often seen as a sign that the situation in question might lead to nothing of substance. It's as if the energy needed to bring things to fruition is temporarily suspended, suggesting that it might be better to wait or reconsider actions until the moon moves into a new sign. For example, if you were planning to sign a contract or make a significant decision during a void of course moon, an astrologer might advise postponing it until the moon is in a more favorable position, ensuring that your efforts are met with clarity and purpose. Electional astrology, which involves choosing the best timing for important events, also takes the void of course moon into account. When planning something of importance, be it a wedding, a business launch, or even a medical procedure, timing is everything, and the moon's status plays a crucial role. A void of course moon might indicate a time when actions taken are unlikely to produce the desired results, as the moon's usual influence is momentarily neutralized. It's a reminder that even in the vastness of the astral landscape, timing is key, and understanding these subtle influences can make all the difference in ensuring that your endeavors are aligned with the best possible cosmic conditions. As you've explored the profound influence of the moon in astrology, it's clear that understanding its role isn't just about reading your horoscope. It's about tapping into the rhythms that guide your life. The moon's cycles are constantly at work, influencing your emotions, your decisions, and even the success of your endeavors. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you start paying attention to the moon phases, aligning your actions with the cosmic tides, and truly harnessing the power of the astral world? The universe is offering you a roadmap to emotional well-being, success, and inner peace. Are you ready to follow it? Before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more insights like these. Your journey into the mysteries of astrology is just beginning, and there's so much more to discover. Let's explore the stars together.